one match down, 2 to go. Let's shift our focus to match number 2. Hubs still looking for that first career win, and in comes the commissioner of Stool Streams, Henry Lockwood.
Yeah, now looking forward to seeing how Henry Lockwood responds from that loss to you last week. I feel pretty good about it, though. I mean, overall, everything I've seen from him in Stool Stream Stadium, he's been playing some elite ping pong, especially with his forehand. And so Hubs is, got to be an underdog here in this matchup.
And if you're Hubs, how do you ensure their short-term memory and just turn the page to this match and try to get that first win?
I think Hubs has got nothing to lose here. I know he's in a kind of a little bit of a rough stretch. Maybe you could play him with no fear sometimes makes you a dangerous underdog, and I think that's kind of the situation.
Hubs.
All right, down the stream right now, I believe this is PING already ongoing for first serve. A longer rally for PING. Hank hits one down the line, and he will serve first here in this best-of-3 matchup. Hank looking to bounce back after last week's loss to me. Hubs looking to bounce back from a loss 2 minutes ago to Frankie.
I think Hubs has got to get a lead early in this game. Hank not really warmed up here. Hubs already playing 2 games. If Hubs is going to have a chance, I think he's got to get off to a good start in game 1.
Remember, it was a bloodbath when these two met back on January 14th. Hank said he played what was one of the best stretches of his life. He swept Hubs. He beat me in 3 games to deliver me my first loss. And now he's looking to get back in that win column. Hank 4-5 overall, so a win here would get his career record back to 500. Meanwhile, if you're Hubs, Ben, you were in his position last week still looking for that first win. How different does it feel when you're out of the gate with that something in the win column to show?
Feels good, because it's kind of one of those things, you try to downplay it. I know Hubs has said, this isn't league play and all that. But, man, when you're winless, it's a real thing. I mean, it's a mental thing. You can downplay it. You can play it however you want. You got to get off the schneid. Feels some confidence. I believe in confidence and momentum, Jake Marsh.
Yep. We'll see if that plays a factor here.
I know the analytics people may disagree with me. But.
Right. We do have our numbers in from the PlayBarstool app, by the way. And we switched around the order a little bit. So we're dealing with questions 5 and 6 on the PlayBarstool app here. Question 5 is the series score between these two. Hank 2-1, the most popular pick, at a 44% clip. Hank in a sweep, a 40% clip, so the heavy favorite is the man from Situate, Massachusetts. Hubs 2-1, just 10%, and Hubs in a sweep, just 7%. So 83% of the field says Hank is winning this match.
Yeah, Hank a strong favorite. Certainly understand why. I mean, when you look how Hank has played the last few times at Stool Street Stadium, and like I said, we're getting to a point where Hubs could be dealing with some confidence issues.
Right. Question 6, also the total points in the entire match. Even 100, the most popular pick, 9.35%. And that would most likely entail a 3-set match.
Yeah, I said 3 sets on three games on this one when I picked it originally, but I don't know. I got to see how Hubs is going to have to really catch fire for that to happen.
Help from the tape from Hank. Hubs misses.
5-8.
Yeah, Hubs off to a good start here. Up 8-5. Now 9-5.
Long from Hank. And it's interesting because one of Hank's best part of his games is he usually starts off fast. When we played last week, Ben, he was leading for the majority of game 1, and then things started to unravel a little bit. So this is not what Hank is used to playing from behind. How do you think that'll play a factor?
I think you kind of got to expect a little bit him starting a little slower, not having that warm-up. And Hubs has got to close this game out. He's got an 11-5 lead. If he's going to have a chance, he has to win game 1 because you got to expect a player of Hank's caliber. There's going to be a bounce back, and he's going to right the ship.
It is 12-6. Hubs doubling up Hank right now. Hank had the whole table to work with and missed.
Unforced errors can kill you in ping pong.
Yeah, Hubs is way off there. Hank just needed to put that one over, and we're actually going to look at that one once again. I mean, if you're Hank here, this has got to be purely mental, right? Because if he puts that one over, points his.
Yeah, no, I think it could be a little bit of rust. Maybe he's not warmed up, and he's, this could be his first game as his warm-up game. Maybe I don't know, because Hank, when we've seen his forehand so far at Stool Stream Stadium the last few times, I mean, he has not been missing short balls like that at all.
Hubs leads by 7.
Wow,
make it 8. The heavy underdog in this match. Remember, only 17% said Hubs was winning this match. Something to monitor here.
Hank's making some unforced errors here.
Yep, 7-14.
Football score.
Yep.
Help from the tape. Could that be what Hank needs? He's bringing out the yups. That's usually what he tries to do to help and hype himself out.
Feeling the momentum change, possibly.
That's 3 in a row. Down the line and long. Make it 4 in a row.
10-14.
Hubs into the net. That is 5 consecutive service points from Hank.
Hank with a renewed energy here, too.
Talking midpoint now. And that is 6 in a row.
Oh!
14-12. Hank slices one. Short. Hubs gets help from the tape, and boy, did he need that, Ben.
Yeah, huge point there for Hubs. He lost 6 points in a row. For Hubs to have a chance, it's 2 out of 3. He's got to close his first game out. I mean, I think this is a must win.
A long point, too much on it from Hubs. He leads by 2, 15-13. When the two of them played a month ago, when it was a bloodbath we mentioned, Hubs called Hank a cyborg. That's how locked in he thought he was.
Wow, cyborg. That's a high compliment. 16-14.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now it's 14-16.
Or 14-16 now, I'm sorry.
Serve back on Hank's paddle. Things getting tight. Hubs led by as many as 8. He led 14-6. That was his biggest lead of this game. Hank crawling back, though. Can he get even? The longest point of the set. A down-the-line winner from Lockwood, and he's down by 1, a chance to tie.
Yeah, it looks like Hank's forehand starting to really get into a groove. We saw him miss some balls earlier in the match. You can't expect that to last long.
And we are even at 16. The 8-point deficit gone. That one's good. Hank has won
7-6.
11 of the last 13 points. Make it 12 of 14. A 12-2 run out of nowhere. Hubs cannot believe it. Hubs' serve. 16-19. That one's too much on it. And what a turn of events. 4 set points for Hank. 17-20. Can he do it 3 more times? 18-20. 2 set points saved.
Lock it in.
It's been a fun first matchup.
Change of momentum on both sides. Help from the tape! Are you kidding me?
That's such a
Hubs
frustrating.
is frustrated, but Hank will take it any day of the week. A 21-18 comeback to close out our first set after being down by 8. This is how it ends, Ben.
Man, that is a frustrating ending for Hubs. I mean, he was down 20-16, gets 2 points, gets back in it, and to lose off the ball off the net. I mean, I feel the man's pain.
And you saw Hank put his hand up. He apologized in a way, but when it's set point, it's really hard to apologize because you just got that victory.
Look, I'd rather be lucky and good, and Hank's both. So got to give him credit. When you're a good player and you get some breaks, it's going to be tough to beat you.
He was down 6-14. Ended up winning 21-18. Looking for the sweep right now. Let's send it down the stream. Hank has service for set 2.
0-0.
This is a spot with the way that first game ended. This is a danger zone early for Hubs. Hank's got so much momentum here. I mean, Hubs is going to have to battle early, or this is one that could get out of hand. This match could get a little out.
This is where, to your point, Ben, this is where the mental game comes into play, right? What does Hubs do here? He's lost 3 consecutive games, blew that one. How does he get back in it?
Look, he's got to make sure he doesn't make too many unforced errors and let the mental part get to him. I mean, it's all about staying on a middle even keel. We see a lot of frustration here in Stool Stadium. Tensions run high. Lots of rivalries here in the office. I certainly understand it, but you got to keep that to a minimum. Keep your cool. Keep your composure, because otherwise he could be facing a big deficit early.
Early in this second set, we have 700 even players remaining for that $5,500 progressive jackpot. Oh, what a return from Hubs! The point of the match. Hank used all of his force. Thought he had the winner. Spun around, but Hubs acting like a brick wall here.
Hank kind of gave it a spun around walk-off kind of thing. Like he just knew he already hit the winner and celebrated early, and Hubs able to get it back.
I mean, look at that. You could see the shock on his face. He thought he had the winner immediately after hitting it.
Yeah, a little spin, little swag, kind of saying, oh, and then, man, Hubs, the heck of a return.
Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
3-4? Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
How do you do that and then
there,
do that?
so
What are you doing?
let's get to our keys to the match presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer.
Well, first on Hank's side, he's got to dominate. He dominated Hubs' backhand in the last match. He's got to continue to try to exploit that. And for Hubs, he's got to forget about that first match. This is a new game, and to me, that's the hardest part. Because, I mean, it's hard to forget about that ending in that last match. He's got to put that behind him.
Come on.
Because you got to have a short memory in Stool Stream Stadium when you're playing at this elite level of competition.
Of course, and those keys to the match presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Remember, they're just 100 calories, gluten-free, and no added sugar. That's real vodka-based versus malt or fermented sugar. Real vodka, real juice for real fans just like us. Hashtag Nooners. We have a sold-out crowd in the High Noon Hard Seltzer sideline experience. Blake Griffin, Brooks Koepka, Blake Bortles, Julian Edelman, Coach O among those in attendance here today.
Wow, Coach O making an appearance.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I feel like Coach O would be giving a big motivational talk to Hubs right now.
100%.
Ocho y seis.
Oh, into the locker.
Good return.
Good job, the Hubs there. You know, going into the locker, able to keep his calm, composure, following through, keeping that ball in play. Hank makes it on first error.
Yep.
And remember, this is Hubs' fourth set in a row, second match as he evens things up. You could see the sweat starting to build on his face now.
I got to give Hubs credit, though. A lot of momentum going the other way with the way the last one ended. And right now, 8-9, he's certainly in this match. I was worried this could get a lot of hand early.
Looks like we're going to get a timeout here, and it is a High Noon Hard Seltzer break.
No.
No?
I'm going to enjoy this High Noon after I beat Hubs in this game, so I want to get them nice and cool.
He is going to drink responsibly and put it.
I wonder how Hubs feels about that. I mean, a preemptive putting a High Noon in the fridge, announcing that it's going to be a celebration in the middle of game 2.
Yep.
Jake.
We do have that giant can and that High Noon Hard Seltzer refrigerator. Hank going to try to chill those out here. But he's got a long way to go. He still needs 11 more points in this set.
How do you feel about that move, Jake? Is that gamesmanship on Hank's part, you know, showing that kind of confidence?
Oh, what a return from Hubs! Hank keeps it alive, and he misses the easy one. Hank excited, to say the least. We need to run that one back. My goodness, Ben, that is certainly a way to back up that High Noon Hard Seltzer timeout.
Point of the match here so far, and great job by Hank, because Hubs hit such an aggressive shot, and Hank able to keep it alive. And Hubs, a little bit of an unforced error there. I know that's one he wishes he had back.
8-11.
Yep.
8 serving 11, one more serve for Hubs, and that one into the net. But to what we were saying earlier, Ben, look, is it cocky? Maybe, maybe not. But if he backs up and win it, nobody cares.
Look, there's nothing wrong with a little swagger and confidence. I mean, the way Hank's been playing in Stool Street Stadium,
13-8.
I mean, I would have some confidence if I were him, too. I can't fault a man for believing in himself.
Let's go.
That one short.
Yeah, man, Hank's got a lot of momentum here. I think he's won 5 points.
Oh, he was not expecting that one to hit, so it's Hubs' point. Hubs misses, hits our official spider.
Hubs talking to the paddle. Whenever people start talking to the paddle, it's not a good sign.
Is our official spider okay? All clear.
59.
Kind of like a splash zone. At SeaWorld. You ever go to SeaWorld, Ben?
I have not been to SeaWorld. Oh, no, Jake, I have. I went once.
Yeah.
I went once.
You sit in
I was
the wet
very young
seats with the Shamu. You can get wet. You always got to be alert.
Stop. End it. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him.
Hank with the end in sight.
10-16, 10-17.
Got to give Lockwood a lot of credit. So this was a 9-8 match a minute ago,
Right.
and now it's 17-10. I mean, Hank's really asserted himself down the stretch.
Remember, 87% said Hank was winning this match. 44% said Hank 2-1, and then 40%, or 39.5% said Hank in a sweep. Those people are feeling good about their pick on question 5 right now. But question 6 being the toughest, the total points in this entire match. It was 21-18 in the first set. So that's 39 plus however many end up here, and potentially a game 3. But to make a game 3, Hubs needs a big comeback. That needs to start now. Hank is 2 points away.
9-2.
Help from the tape, keeps it alive.
Good point here.
Hubs gets it.
I like that aggression there by Hubs. He's got nothing to lose. He's down. He was down 7 points. He went for it and paid off.
2 points away. 19-14. Can Hubs come up with the big time run?
No.
That one's long. It's 19-15. One more serve for Hank.
Little uncertainty creeping into the air here.
Hubs playing defense right now. Gets it to go. Oh, goes for the save. Puts his body on the line. Too strong, but you've got to respect the grit there, Ben.
You do got to respect the grit. I mean, Hubs really laying all out there. I mean, he could have seriously injured himself, but you got to respect a competitor that just lays it all on the line here at Stool Stream Stadium.
5 match points. Can Hubs pull it off? No, he cannot. Game, set, match. Henry Lockwood, 21-18, 21-15, your final score, and he sweeps Hubs for the second consecutive time.
Got to give Hank a lot of credit, just the way he pulled out that first matchup, because that was the one I was concerned about. He came in cold. Hubs had already played a couple of games, but when he was able to pull out that first one, I thought that was exactly what would go down.
So 21-18, 21-15. That is a total of 75 points on question 6. 75 was taken by just 1.16%, 144 people. They're going to run that numbers over at Boom Sports right now. You should see an updated number ASAP, and we'll see how many people are still alive for our final match. Again, $5,500 on the line. It's tied for our highest progressive jackpot ever. Hopefully, the winner between me and Frankie will be able to dish out that winner. But before we get to that, Ben, let's get to our Roman swipe of the match. And even though Hubs got swept, he deserves the grit award here because he put everything on the line on the second to last point.
He did, and look, you got to admire that kind of competitive drive. I know Hub's a little frustrated by the way things have gone for him here in Stool Stream Stadium, but it has nothing to do with his desire or motivation. I mean, he lays out here, risks bodily harm, anything to try to win this match, and you know, he really could have hurt himself here. I mean, he slides almost straight to the wall. Glad that he was able to end up okay.
100% okay medically, but he is now 0-7 in his career.
I know. I'm glad I'm not part of that. That's tough for Hubs, and you know that he can downplay it all he wants this preseason, but man, that's a real thing when you're 0-7, and you know he can say whatever he wants, but he's lying. Yep. I mean, when you're winless like that, and especially when you're dealing against your rivals and your comrades in the office, that's no bueno.
All right, it is time for